Hello YouTube, I'm back with the next My Little Pony Tales episode review, and this is episode 3, Battle of the Bands, which is probably one of my favorite episodes on the show. I wouldn't say it's probably top favorite, but maybe it's up there. And of course, this is mostly because of the song that Melody and the Rockin' Beats ends up singing, and so ends up probably being my top favorite song of the show, next to In the Forest. I guess that's the name of the that's in a later episode, but the episode is mostly, Melody ended up getting a babysitter. She tries to get a babysitter, doesn't really work out. Everyone's busy, and to be fair, I think some of them were probably a little rude when it came to, saying they couldn't be there. Starlight especially. Really? I can't do it? It's like, even most of the other ones were at least much nicer than that. Bon Bon especially, even though for whatever reason she was not allowed to talk on the phone, she was getting grounded. I guess she's grounded for something. They never really explain what that is, but and then mostly, she ends up taking care of her two siblings, both of which are understandably annoying, but I think this is probably also another episode where Melody's not a jerk. There are later episodes where she's just a flat-out jerk. She sides with the others against Teddy, even though they have blatantly no idea they can change. And although, Melody was never told where to babysitter twins, I think more than likely it would be at home. She's probably not anticipating you're going anywhere, especially since, she couldn't get anyone. Besides, and then of course, when the rest of her band members stop by, say, "Oh, you ready to go?" And she explains the situation, and then Tuneful, the dark green pony, who of course has different colors on her actual toy release, it's like, "Oh well, you should have gotten a babysitter." It's like, really? Think about it. You're in a competition you didn't even have to participate in. Go ahead and forfeit. It's not that big a deal. Go participate in the next one. Besides, are you really going to win with only a few, when you're the main band member short? And we find that out, yeah, you would not probably have won that. You were boring people when you were just singing. Why didn't you even bother participating in the competition? Especially since you knew Melody would not come. Really, you might as well just forfeit. It'll save you all the time, and then you can just, wait till she comes back. Wait for the next competition, which inevitably would happen. You weren't going to win. You were boring people. The only reason why you won is Melody actually decided to show up. Literally, that's it. There's no point in participating in that event. It worked out. Granted, they ended up winning, but only by a narrow margin. They were... To be honest, I don't even know if the rest of them were all that great either. As far as I can tell, they were not. I guess I can give them maybe a point or two for at least trying, but again, even Melody's the one who's like, "Oh, we gotta be great to win the Battle of the Bands." You kinda do. They should have taken that into account and said, "Okay, we're not gonna participate." Simple as that. People have lives, and ponies have lives outside of their... And this is something they didn't have to do. There was no... It's not like their lives depended on them being in that competition. Really. They just had no... Yeah, it's a good episode, but as you can see, some of the ponies there just... I don't think are thinking properly. That's my review on the movie, or episode.